Hi y'all, Kraken Latte here. It's that time again where I bring you my tips, facts, or experience that you may or may not find helpful. Whether you're leveling or doing dailies, it's likely that you've fallen to your death at some point. Some classes have fall prevention, like slow falls, and some don't. Regardless of your class though, there's a plethora of items you can use to spare yourself the embarrassment. Here's a list of my favorites. Let's start with consumables. Number 1. Sea Mist Potion. This has a 1-minute use with a 5-minute cooldown. This one is made by Alchemy and it's kind of fun since it turns you into a cloud. It also lets you float over water surfaces too, so that's pretty helpful. Number 2. The Avalanche Elixir. This one has a 5-minute cooldown. This one is awesome. It's not a slow fall, but it will prevent fall damage by turning you into a boulder. You also do AoE damage when you land, so that's something to keep in mind if you didn't want to pull whatever was beneath you. It can get a little dangerous, trust me. Number 3. Potion of Slow Fall. This has a 30-second duration with a 5-minute cooldown. This one is not crafted, but rather found in the Hanging Satchel in Draenar's Shadowmoon Valley at coordinates 4746. This is its only source, which means it's a limited quantity item. That said, I'm sure you could come up with some creative ways to get a crap ton of these things, like alt army or something, as they are useful in a pinch. Number 4. Goblin Glider. This has a 2-minute duration with a 3-minute cooldown. I'm sure you're familiar with this one as it's pretty popular and not too expensive. This item is crafted by engineers who can also make their own personal versions for their cloaks, but I'm a bit partial to the consumables, so I don't forget to put it on a new cloak and kill myself by accident. Unlike other items, this is not really a slow fall as it keeps your momentum from where you last jumped, so you can get some pretty sweet distance with it. So that's consumable items. Now let's look at a few non-consumables that are pretty handy and fairly accessible to everyone. Number 5. EVONICE'S LANDIN PILLA. This is a 10-second duration trinket with a 30-minute cooldown. From the quest, Look at the Size of It in Searing Gorge. This one's got a long cooldown, but it's easy to snag at any level just by questing, and it's not consumed on use, so it's a handy tool. Number 6. The Humming Black Dragon Scale. This is a 15-second duration trinket with a 2-minute cooldown, and it drops off of Rathian in the Nyalotha raid on any difficulty. This one's got much better times than the previous trinket, but the drawback is it's not a guaranteed drop, and it comes from a raid, so you can't get it at lower levels, at least not easily. Bonus though is it has a really cool cosmetic wing effect. And number 7, the Whispers of Raivash. This is a toy with a 10-second use and a 1-hour cooldown. It comes from Raivash in Draenar's Shadowmoon Valley, but this one comes with a warning. You can't use it while moving, i.e. falling, and it has a cast time. So this one isn't good for emergencies. But it's easy to get and it isn't consumable, and it's toy, so it's account wide, so I thought I'd mention it. It's a good backup. And there we have it. If you think I've missed information or you want to request I do a specific guide, let me know in the comments below. Even if I don't answer you, I just might add your idea to my list. As always, thank you so much for watching, and remember, it's never too latte.